Hey, what's up, everybody? This is a warning for Cardano holders and anybody looking to get into Cardano. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Make sure to slam that subscribe button. I was looking for good trades this whole morning on Binance, so I'm going to do a video on great altcoins to look out for. But I'm like, man, Cardano is just looking so ugly. I need to cover this just in case somebody is trying to buy it and they think it's a good buy. But it's not looking so great at all. So this is top smart contract platform coins by market capitalization. You can see that Cardano is here, number 6 as well in total market cap of all the coins, but number 3 in terms of smart contract. When their smart contracts are very lacking. So you see on Solana, Ethereum, Avalanche, Polygon, all of these actually have like decentralized dApps that you can use, that you could trade on. You know, buy and sell NFTs, buy and sell altcoins, while Cardano has nothing. I mean, they have $50 billion in market cap, and I believe Avalanche or Polygon, even Elrond, which I mean has broken all-time highs and is not looking the greatest right now, just from a recent pullback. But even Elrond is making major moves with the Mire exchange, with their launchpad coming out, while Cardano hasn't done anything. So we're going to go into the charts as well, but I think that their market cap, ADA's market cap, is going to keep bleeding, and we'll see projects like Polygon, Avalanche, Elrond, and a lot of these other blockchain or smart contract platforms actually surpass Cardano. I think it will start bleeding out, and it already has for the last week, actually few weeks. So also I saw this headline on Forbes. This was released like 5 hours ago. Crypto price prediction, serious Fed warning issued over Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Solana, Cardano, and XRP. So Cardano's there. I'm not too worried about Bitcoin. Everything else I don't really care about. Ethereum's pretty much cleared in my opinion as well. But let's look at the charts. So if you've been following our channel, you know we've been trading ADA for a while now. I mean, ADA exploded this year. We went on YouTube and we called this trade from this pullback to this top right here. I mean, we didn't time the bottom and top perfectly, but it was a great 100% move. So the reason, I mean, is you can find it in the previous video on why we took the trade, but I'll go into why this is looking ugly, and I think it's breaking down here. So this is a warning for Cardano holders. If you own any Cardano, I'll go into why I think you should trade it out for even Bitcoin. And Bitcoin's a solid pick, and I think that you are going to bleed out in terms of your Cardano, like in terms against the Bitcoin ratio, when you can just hold Bitcoin and preserve that fiat. You know what I mean? So let's go into the technical analysis. First of all, we got rejected pretty hard from the all-time high. Like, we didn't even break all-time high, but just the area, we got rejected very heavily, like 50% plus down. Also, we were in a huge downtrend. You can see Cardano actually, it moves to the extreme, to the downside and to the upside. So we were creating lower lows and lower highs. Lower low, so lower high, I mean, that's the top right there. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. And then we broke that downtrend right here. We broke the downtrend on the higher time frame right here. And I actually missed this move. So we broke it to the upside. We came back and pulled back into an awesome support right here. You can see that right here. And then we started an uptrend. And what's an uptrend consist of? The opposite of the downtrend. So a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, and a higher high, which we did successfully right here. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. And now we are actually breaking this higher low. So the thing with these trends with price action is you can't invalidate the previous higher low, or that trend would actually be broken. You can see, like, if we have a straight trend line right here, what this has done now is higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and now we've actually, we've broken this higher low point, and now we've actually broken this moving average on the weekly as well. So that's like very concerning to see in terms of like this holding the trend and moving up to break its all-time high and to keep going higher. So I hope that like makes sense for you guys. So let's like just look at it a little bit more. You can see here from a period of 2019 actually until 2020, so for almost a whole year we did bump up here but get rejected. So you can see this whole area actually, let me highlight it, was accumulation by smart money, by smart investors, whatever it may be. This was smart money right here, buying up, accumulating ADA for a whole year, months on end, buying. And then you can see like how this was like pretty much flat line. And now we had from here all the way up until here a 1400% move, pretty much 14x, and it touched all-time highs. It retested all-time highs. So smart money is definitely exited, and now people are buying ADA in the hopes of it to reach $5, $10, $15, $20, even $100. I'm seeing some crazy price predictions. But I honestly believe that ADA, and this is against the Bitcoin pair, so we're going to go against the US dollar pair as well. But I believe that ADA, it's dropped so much down, I actually think it's going to bounce up and then get rejected. But I think ADA still has a lot of falling to do. That's why I'm giving out this warning. I think right now we broke this higher low point, we broke this moving average. Like, we're just falling down very fast and very hard. But everything will have a relief bounce, unless it's just a total rug, but everything will have a bounce. So you can see here, when ADA dropped just as hard from all-time high to the bottom, 80%. Let's take it from the candle, because that was brutal. Okay, still about 71%, but it pumped from the bottom 127%. So I don't want to fudge you guys to exit right now, because that pump could still reach around here where, because this is a perfect, even if we're looking at Elliott wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the whole move. And then you have the A, B, C correction. So it'd be like dump, relief, complacency. Oh, we're going to go back, and then further dump. So this is kind of just playing out perfectly, honestly. And I wouldn't want you guys to miss out on the pump right here, because you saw this video and I was super, hella bearish. So it could do something like that and then get rejected and then make its way back down here and then pump, because now it looks like we're in a downtrend. We're making lower lows and lower highs and all that great stuff. So this actually looks like it is going to get a bounce, but can it fall 10, 20, 30% more before it gets that bounce? Definitely. It definitely could. So I think that ADA is done, and unless you're looking at a relief bounce. But like, look, we retested this. Look at that candle. Super bearish. Retested that. We got sold down, then huge bearish engulfing candle after that doji candle. So just clear weakness, and it just looks like we're coming down. So this is against the Bitcoin pair. You can actually save yourself and turn your ADA into Bitcoin and actually preserve some money instead of letting it just kind of bleed out. Let's look at the dollar value. It's at $1.50. Actually, one last thing. So even if we take the trend line, which was about to like here, it's like perfect trend line. You can see it like perfectly broke this higher low, perfectly got rejected from the higher low and from the moving average. It just a clean friggin' chart. So let's look at the dollar value. Same thing here. For the dollar value, it actually didn't break down this higher low area right here, but against the Bitcoin pair. So it looks like Bitcoin will be more dominant against ADA, in my opinion, for the rest of the year, for the rest of the few, 3-6 months, or how long ever we're in this bull market. I think Bitcoin will dominate ADA. and Bitcoin really hasn't made its crazy move. But you can see right here, so I said I am expecting a bounce for ADA before it does take a poop down lower, but I'm not going to perfect this trend line. But you can see like we're holding pretty much this higher trend. We didn't break this lower higher low right here. You can see how we created major support here. If price broke down, and we're on this moving average on the weekly, so I think that maybe we can get that bounce I was looking for, $2.30 range, and then we'll see what happens there. If the whole market moves up, generally ADA should move up as well. Against the Bitcoin pair, I think ADA is not going to do much. So, make your decision, move your ADA into Bitcoin. If you're like looking at dollars, I think that regardless, at the end of the day, if you have more Bitcoin than you did, turning it into ADA or whatever, you'd have more dollars. So having ADA or Bitcoin instead of ADA might be the smarter play here, even though it's going to pump up in dollars. Bitcoin will pump up in dollars. It comes down to the value, percentage value, because, if you have 1 Bitcoin and then a month later you have 0.8 Bitcoin in terms of like your ADA, it just means that your ADA value is heavily, it's actually going down quicker than your Bitcoin, or it's growing less than the Bitcoin is growing. So just want you guys to preserve as much money as possible. This looks like it still can be saved. It's just bouncing off the moving average right here. It hasn't broken the low. If it broke this low, so $1, if it broke the $1, that would be very ugly. That's such a huge round psychological number as well, and huge support. I think that, honestly, it could go back to 10 cents or 39, 40 cents right here would be the next major support. If it broke $1, it would be headed to 40 cents. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want me to do a video on any altcoin, blockchain project, NFT, whatever it may be, post it below. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.